right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. This is the video I've been waiting to do, man. The NBA rig job. The NBA rig job. And, come on, man. Come on, dog. Are we serious right now? So let me get this straight. And, I want to go back to something, right? Let's go all the way back to my video, and I implore everybody, and I might put the link in the description of this or in the comments of this, the link of the video in the comments or in the description of the video I said about Nico Harris being a puppet. That people are over hating and giving Nico Collins way too much hate that I believe he doesn't deserve, because I honestly thought he was a puppet. And that's exactly what he was. He was a puppet for the owners. He was a puppet for Adam Silver. And we just saw it a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where the Dallas Mavericks had a 1.8 chance of getting the number 1 overall pick and got the number 1 overall pick. That is beyond ridiculous. Now, I didn't watch it. I was asleep when the draft was going on. I was supposed to be awake for it, but I ended up being asleep. So the simple fact that and I woke up to everybody blowing up my phone saying, "Did you just see what the NBA just did?" And I said, "What happened?" I'm thinking they're talking about the playoffs. They're talking about the NBA giving the number 1 overall pick to the Dallas Mavericks. For anybody that doesn't believe this is rigged, this NBA lottery is rigged, you're crazy. You're crazy. And it kind of brings me thoughts that, since we're talking about it, right? Is this a good or bad thing? I mean, let's look at it from this perspective, right? Just to get a little sidetrack. It's a bad thing because, like, dang, it's really confirming what I've been saying, that sports is just entertainment. It's nothing different than Hollywood. It's just entertainment. Could the stuff on the field be real and the games be real? Sure. But at the end of the day, the NFL is still a business. And we should all know that. It's entertainment. If you get to buy a ticket to an NFL, NBA, a game, whatever, it says for pure entertainment. But it makes it interesting. It makes it honestly interesting. When a big trade happens, it's like, dang, is that team going to get the first overall pick? It makes you want to watch. And say what you want about the lottery system. The lottery system is very entertaining to watch because you don't know who the first overall pick is going to be. For real, you don't know. And now that I'm seeing the NFL is thinking about having a lottery pick, I mean, I can see the cons, but I can also see the pros. I can really see the pros. Arch Manning, and they're saying around when Arch Manning comes around, you never know. You never know. But that's just a little sidetrack. At the end of the day, I mean, listen, look. I'm actually mad I didn't think of Dallas, because I didn't think Dallas was in the top 5 of picks. And they weren't, because they had a 1.8 chance of getting him. People were saying the Hawks, the Spurs, whoever. I didn't even think of them. I did not even think of them. And now they got Cooper Flag. So you're going to give. So I still think Dallas is moving to Vegas. Even if AD, Clay, and Kyrie aren't there because they're older, you're going to go to Vegas with a young and up-and-coming star, or at least in name, because I don't know how Cooper. I watched Cooper Flag, good player, not knocking him, but we'll see what happens in the NBA. Maybe he's a project. We never know. But, bro, you have Cooper Flag, a big-name star from college, going to Vegas with you. That is a good start to go with the NBA. That is a good start for an NBA franchise to go. I mean, would Luka be better? Yeah, sure. But at the same time, Cooper Flagg's just as big of a name, and he's American as well too. You could potentially have something here. And then looking at the roster, assuming you're good, I think they have Kyrie for another year, but Kyrie's going to be out for a little bit. They have Klay Thompson locked up, so you're going to have a team. Hypothetically speaking, you're going to have a team of Cooper Flag with Kyrie, Klay, and AD, and PJ Washington. That's a decent squad. With Derek Lively and them boys coming off the bench, that's a decent squad. A very decent squad. And now Nico Harris looks like GM of the year, because now he's about to get he's getting a younger player than Giannis, a more in shape player than Giannis, and one of the biggest name in college basketball in Cooper Flag. But once again, Nico has nothing to do with this because at the end of the day, I do honestly believe Adam Silver said, give Luka to the Lakers so we can give LeBron another star and give the Lakers another star for the next 8 to 9 years, a young and up-and-coming star. And we'll give you Cooper Flagg as a return. We'll give you the number 1 overall pick and you can take Cooper Flagg. Or hell, throw this possibility out there. Trade that first overall pick for Giannis. And then have a team with Kyrie, Clay, PJ Washington, Giannis, and AD. Or matter of fact, they will have to trade PJ Washington. They'll probably have to trade PJ Washington for Giannis. But I'm making that. Everybody's making that deal quick, fast, and hurry. But hey, the NBA rig job, it is what it is. Shout out to them, and I'll give them the NBA credit. People are talking about it. There's no such thing as bad publicity, as they say. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.